Hey, it's Ken again, talking about church technology, especially for small churches like what we have here. And today I want to talk about setting up presets in the FoMaKo line of M series switchers. Now, the neat thing about the M series switchers is they include a PTZ camera controller right on the switcher. So all of them do that, M1 through M6. It's just a matter of whether they have monitors, whether they have SDI. Those are the big changes. But as far as controlling them, they're all done the same way, and that's what we're going to talk about today. So here's the M4, which is the one I have, and you can see I'm recording right on here. So what we are doing, or what we want to do, is we want to use right here the joystick and the camera controls in order to set up presets for controlling PTZ cameras. So the first thing we got to do is come down here to the preset menu and see if we even have cameras on here. So I'm going to select that. You can see it's coming up camera 1. Camera 1 is definitely not one local to our church. So that was actually set up at our house. So so that's definitely not the one we want. So what we need to do is we need to come over here to search. So I'm going to dial down, come down here to search, and you can see that it's got a couple of cameras in there. Those are the correct cameras. They're now showing up now, but now I got to attach that to camera 1. So I'm going to hit enter, and I want to attach .52 as the camera for camera 1. So I'm going to hit enter again, and there it is. So I need to search. So I'm going to go back up here, go to cam 2. You can see cam 2 does not have a IP address yet. I'm going to hit enter. I'm now in cam 2. I need to select. So I have to search again. This time I'm going to choose .54, and there's cam 2 now set up as the other camera. So now I have both cameras set up, and let's take a look at what we have. So now that I have both cameras, what I need to do is come over here to cam, and I'm going to hold that down, and you can see I have camera 1 and camera 2. Currently camera 2 is selected, but I'm going to select camera 1 first, which is the one outside. So we're up camera 2 here. We're up camera 1 here, and so that I know we can do. So let me go over here to camera 1. I'm going to dial over here, hit enter. It selects camera 1. I can now basically close this by coming over here, and I turn that off. Now I turn it back on. You can see I got camera 1 is active. It's got the blue dot around there. If I turn that off, you can see there's no active camera. It's just a gray out dot right there. So it's not actually something I can switch. When that's off is when I can use the buttons up here for what they're supposed to be used, upstream and downstream keyers and on-air buttons. So I'm going to select camera. Camera 1 is on, and I can now control camera 1. Let me just come up right here. So here it is right here. That's the one that I'm looking at, and I can control it. Okay, so now we got control of that. And then we come back to this one. Now I'm going to set up the presets. So POS, or position, is the preset button. That's going to be important. As soon as I hit that, both sides of the upstream keys and the on-air keys light up. We got white buttons and we got red buttons. When it's in the when it's doing this, camera and the position button are both flashing. These are now PTZ preset buttons. So how do they work? These are the ones that are going to set them. These are the ones that are going to call the camera to where you want it to go. Now, I already have some set in camera 1 here. So if it's already set in, all of these cameras, or all of these presets, are recorded on the camera, not in the FoMaKo. So if they're already recorded and we know that they work, all I have to do is call them on here. So I can, let me bring this, I'm going to put this in, there we go, so you can see it here, and you can see how it's automatically calling, because I already had the presets plugged in here. So if your cameras are already set up, you don't need to reset the presets if you is just simply attaching this new FoMaKo to it. The presets are in the camera, not in the switcher. So they're all set. My camera 1 is set. So now I'm going to go to camera 2. So I'm going to hit camera 2 and hold it. I need to switch over there. I'm going to hit enter. All right, and then I'm going to close that. So now I'm up camera 2 and zoom out. There we go. So I have the camera sitting outside. There we go. So we got a school across the street. So I'm going to set that up as preset 1. All right, so I'm going to go back to here so you can see what I'm doing. You can see that's still there, preset 1. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to set that up in my preset 1 location by hitting the first one in line. So these will be 1 through 6. And it's set up, saved 1. All right, so now I'm going to move it again. And let me just come back here and so I'm going to move it again. This time I'm just going to look over here and I'm going to set that back up as preset 2. So I'm going to hit the second one down and it's saved 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, all the way down. Now, if I want to call back that original spot, all I got to do is hit the call button, which is in the red buttons, and you can see that a lot of sun out there. Takes a while to get caught up. There it is. All right, so presets are something, especially outside where there's a lot of sun, you might want to definitely have those set up so that you are setting them up in the setting them up over here in the preview mode. Once they're ready to go, then just switch sides. All right, so now I'm going to set up. Yeah, so we'll set it. Go back to the next one. Takes me back to the other side. Let the sun figure out what's going on with the sun here, and there we go. And I can bring it inside even. And I'm going to set up preset there, and I'm going to hit the preset button, and we're all set. So once again, all you got to do is hit the button once they're set up, and it will go to where it is. But over here are the setups. Over here are the calls. Once you are done with your presets, just hit the cam button. It shuts them all off. Now you can go back to using these as on-air picture-in-picture. The thing is, since I have a picture-in-picture up there, as soon as I go cam and preset, I can't do anything with that picture-in-picture. You notice it's just simply doing a call for something. So that will not work if I have the POS button pushed. So make sure you turn that off in order for you to do the other things that you want to have done. I hope that helps with your presets. If you have any other questions, obviously leave some questions in the comments. And that's all there is. Have a good day.